Welcome to our project about how globalization is showcased in Troy. Globalization is the way in which different countries share and interact with each other's cultures. We see diversity throughout our city in the foods we eat, the stores we shop at, and the faces we see in our hallways.
Globalization in Troy is shown in every aspect of the city, as displayed between me and Megan. We both come from different backgrounds and grew up in different cultures, yet we both live in the same place. We decided to focus our globalization project on food. Just within Troy, there are a multitude of different cultures represented through the multitude of different foods that a person can find in the city. The first artifact that we chose was Burger King, which is a representation of American food and culture.
For our second artifact, we decided to go with a Polish family-owned restaurant called Lukacs. The last place we chose was Sapporo, which is Japanese food, more specifically sushi. The fact that one can get all of these different types of food within the same city is a great showcase of the globalization that has overcome Troy.
Burger King is connected to almost every facet of the world. As the second largest fast food hamburger chain in the world, the restaurant exemplifies globalization to the highest extent. To show its impact, I visited Burger King itself. There, I got the classic American meal, a hamburger and fries. With more than 11 million guests visiting Burger King each day, there are probably millions of other people around the world eating the exact same thing as me. Although it is typically known as a staple of America, it actually originated in Germany and was brought to America in the 19th century by immigrants. The origin of the burger itself is yet another representation of globalization, as it remains one of the most popular foods within Western countries. Regardless of location, a representation of American culture exists and thrives in other places. Burger King is an example of globalization because of its expansive reach and its prevalence in many different parts of the world.
To see a version of globalization that is not quite as consumerized, I visited a local family-run Polish restaurant called Lukacs. They have been in Troy for a long time, evident by their sun-worn sign and vintage decor. There I got a staple of the Polish diet, potato pancakes. Potato pancakes are very simple to make. All it takes is potato, flour, and eggs. Me eating a traditional Polish recipe is a display of globalization because without the integration of multiple cultures into our own, we would not be able to experience delicious foods such as potato pancakes. The globalization of Troy is very evident if one chooses to look around and see it.
The third artifact we visited was the Japanese restaurant called Sapporo Sushi. Similar to Lukacs, the restaurant is also family owned. Not only does the restaurant sell authentic Japanese food, but also authentic Korean dishes, displaying a unique mixture of the two cultures. The food I decided to focus on was the word right in the title of the restaurant itself, sushi. Sushi is a traditional Japanese dish that consists of vinegared rice along with various other ingredients on top. I ordered 3 different rolls. The first roll I ordered was the Philadelphia roll, which includes smoked salmon, cream cheese, avocado, and cucumber. The second roll was the classic California roll, which included crab meat, avocado, and cucumber. The final roll was called the Naruto roll, which included a cucumber wrap, tuna, salmon, avocado, and mazuko crab. Just the names of some of the sushis I chose display globalization. Although Philadelphia and California are American states, they're still utilized as the names of famous types of Japanese sushi. Along with this, the restaurant itself displays a culture transcending its origin country lines. A variety of different cultures that are located in Troy are able to experience authentic Japanese food without having to travel across the country.
Globalization is shown throughout the city of Troy. Whether it be in food, in clothes, or in technology, the influence of other countries is exemplified in some way throughout each person's life. Without the influence of other countries, we would have no variation. We visited American, Polish, and Japanese restaurants, but there are many other cultures that we did not have the chance to document for this project that exist within Troy.
Hamburgers, potato pancakes, and sushi themselves are only a small fraction of the food that each of these cultures eat every day. There exist whole communities of people within each of these said cultures. There are so many different types of dishes that each country has to call its own that we are lucky enough to have the opportunity to experience here in Troy. Globalization affects not only food, but also every other aspect of our lives in Troy. Without the ability to experience aspects of other cultures, one cannot expect to be knowledgeable about the rest of the globe.